Thank you very much. Thank you to Griffith University for such generosity to the sector, and to Anne Gately and to everyone associated with this particular event. I have to say, as a not-for-profit person and as an arts manager, it's particularly flattering and humbling to be acknowledged within this sort of community. The Queensland Art Gallery only ever strives to really do one thing, and that is to be relevant to its community and to make it proud of its community. It wasn't until a journalist was interviewing us recently for an article for the Sydney Morning Herald where they said, "Do you realise you've had a 400% increase in growth that you've sustained over 4 years?" And I said, to be honest, the staff have been too busy to reflect on that sort of growth. We just wanted to prove that Goma was a good idea and that $110 million would be paid back to you many times over as quickly as possible. And I think that's where we're on track at the moment. I was just saying to Anne, you know, the current Valentino exhibition, which closes on Sunday, is an example where we said if we could get between 50 to 70,000, we'd feel as though we were vindicated doing probably one of the greatest risks we could think of, which was an exhibition of haute couture, which was never meant to leave Paris, then going into Brisbane. As of tonight, we think we've got we know we have 190,000 people. But thank you, and it's a testament, though, to Queenslanders who have embraced what we do, who have promoted what we do, and who've been proud of what we do. And that's ultimately what drives us to continue to strive for the best that we can achieve. International exclusivity is one of our hallmarks because it's about saying that the world really does come to Brisbane and should come to Brisbane and not just to Sydney and Melbourne. And it is an intercity rivalry, and we're extremely open about that. In fact, someone described our business the other day as a blood sport, and it's pretty close to that at the moment. But we are at 1.4 million visitors this year, which actually makes us the second most attended arts venue in the country. And for all those people that said Queensland was a cultural backwater, we can now just put the facts in front of them and say, well, you might want to rethink that. There are only two things, though, that I think you need to be successful as a leader in our industry. And one is to have a great supportive environment at work. I have the most creative and hardworking team that I can imagine, with a very supportive government and group of trustees. And I have an incredibly supportive home life, with one partner being my partner Tom Mosby, who's done everything, in fact given me most of the creative ideas that I take credit for when I go to work. So I feel that I'm very fortunate to be in the place that I am right now. So thank you very much for recognising that. Thank you.